Yankees baseball is next. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one.
His strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
CC Sabathia comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Judge.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Coming in for his first at-bat, Wellington Castillo, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Kopech will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the best all-around arms in the game of baseball, Michael Kopech. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, guy hit over 100 miles an hour regularly in the minor leagues. Big arm, big fastball, big power slider too. One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball is Michael Kopech.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez is over, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. In there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-1 the count now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Tulowitzki for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Ryan Cordell. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's what Wheels can do for you, D-Roy. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got around the bases.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Will score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yolmer Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the first pitch from CC. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. In there, 0-1.
0-1 for the count.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yohan Moncada. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Wellington Castillo would be next. Chopped to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Luke Voit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Voit, 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Sanchez moving to his left. He's got it one away. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Line towards center field. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The batter.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Tulowitzki ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ready with the 1-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the end, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Geyer. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the catcher.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Andujar is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Taken, but called a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Cordell has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike. The count to Tulo now. The 1-1 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the first pitch from CC. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Casilla leads off first with one away. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Right side. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
In now, Brandon Geyer. No balls and 1 strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time.
Oh, look at this sliding stop. Got him.
What a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Chopped to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on the tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. From the stretch, the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Stanton on second. Gregorius on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Ryan Cordell. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter,
and that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
A ball and no strikes. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That misses. 2-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's got a motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Juan Minaya trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Minaya is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Boyd at second. Tulowitzki at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to second. There to field it is Tulowitzki on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yohan Moncada. He went down on strikes last time up. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Struck him out. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Stepping up now, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The left fielder, number 74.
Tommy Canley will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 48.
Now the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Popped up, and there's out number one. Now batting, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brandon Guyer. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The catcher, Gary.
Gun set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 pitch on the way. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike one. The 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.